Fleshies! Tonight, the Grand Wiley Theater was set to host a performance so captivating it would literally make a star disappear. No, not a bad review, a full-on poof! Where'd she go? Kind of disappearance. Oh, before she even had a chance to take the stage. The Boneyard Scribe welcomes you from his humble abode as we unravel the mystery of Caitlin Levy, a singer who was about to perform and then, well, let's just say, her pre-show routine was a little too exclusive. Once you step into this story, you might find it harder to leave than you think. And now, a star is gone. Caitlin Levy is appearing tonight at the Grand Wiley Theater. She's going to be taking the stage and singing some of her classic songs. And a few other classic songs. She is currently getting ready to go on stage. She is alone in her dressing room, as one might expect. The room is cold and quiet. It is silent in her room, except for the voice. Soft, but definitely there. She falsely believes that the voices are coming from outside the room. But I assure you, that just isn't the case. At one point, Caitlin thought that she saw faces in the mirror, but again, that just isn't right, now is it? But again, I assure you that it is. Out of nowhere, an odd bank of fog rises up from the floor. Thinking it's smoke, she gets up to leave. And yet the door will not open. It's like someone was holding the door shut from the other side. The fog rose higher and higher. When it engulfed her, the fog was sucked into the mirror. It not only took in the fog, but it took her in as well. The room is now eerily quiet. As is the space where Miss Levy is now found. The locale is featureless, dark, and cold. There's nothing but fog and darkness. The type of darkness that sucks in any light that may be present. There is no one to be found, despite the fact that this isn't the first time that the mirror has absorbed someone. She calls out to whoever may be out there, but no one answers. In all directions, there is just an empty void. She begins to walk from the mirror, but the mirror seems to be following her. She has either walked in place, or she's been brought back to the original starting spot. The horrid truth is, each person has their own mirror. There's one square of space for the rest of eternity, for this place is ageless. Time does not flow through here. She will never see another person unless she looks into the mirror. In our world, the room is locked, and it's time for Caitlin to go on stage. People knock on the door, but no one answers. They call for security, who come running, and they unlock the door. Much to their surprise, she isn't in the room. The room can only be locked from the inside. They call for the camera footage to be reviewed. When that is done, they see her enter the room, but they never see her leave it. Next, they look over the room. Nothing is out of place. The theater staff offer refunds to the audience or allow them to schedule for another show. Staff search the entire building, and then the police search the entire building. When the room is cleared, Caitlin's assistant is allowed inside to gather her belongings. She is deeply saddened by Miss Levy's disappearance. One by one, she gathers Caitlin's stuff. As she does so, she feels as though she is being watched, but there is no one in the room, and she knows it. Inside the mirror, Caitlin can see her assistant, and she starts to yell at her. For a few minutes, Pam thought she heard her boss's voice. I'm not sure why she thought that calling out might help, when no one that enters this dimension ever leaves. Pam calls out to her, but of course no one answers her. A couple of soft knocks can be heard again. But again, Pam thinks they're coming from outside the room. All Pam hears is a faint knocking and quiet whispers. All it does is creep her out. Then it happens. She sees Caitlin's face in the mirror. Or at least she thought she did. At this point, she can't get out of the room fast enough. After 20 or 50 years, people still claim to hear things and see things in the room. There are reports of her phantom voice calling out to those in the room. Some hear her knocking. Some even report smelling the perfume that she had on that day. Nowadays, the room is rarely used. It might be open for ghost hunts, ghost tours, or for when they have need for the room to be used. They can't afford any more issues with the room. The door is to no longer be closed. A curtain is simply put across the door. The light is always left on, and a camera looks into the room. No one has any idea why it happened all those years ago. There are also no records of it happening before, but trust me, it has and will happen again. Trust me, it will happen again. Outro. Well, Fleshies, it looks like our time here has come to an end. But don't worry, we're not merely disappearing. We hope you enjoyed this chilling tale of Caitlin Levy's vanishing act. If you were engulfed by the mystery, be sure to hit that like button. Reflect on the story in the comments below, and subscribe so you don't miss out on our next Unlocked adventure. A huge thank you to Nature Guy X46 for casting this ageless narrative. He couldn't be here today as he's currently searching for a way out of his own featureless void. Rest assured, he will be back. And now I must return from whence I came, back to my humble abode, amongst the quiet whispers and the faint knocking. Until next time, stay scary. Until next time, Fleshies, pleasant nightmares! Until next time, Fleshies, pleasant nightmares! Bye-bye, Fleshies!